teams after what you saw from them this last day of practice?
Today was a senior day. So the seniors kind of took over and led everything and did a tremendous job. I love those guys. They gave so much to this program. Ever since they stepped foot on this campus, some of them 2 years, some of them 4 years, some 5, some 6. And they've given so much to this program, and we kind of let it be their day. And they took control and led everybody through practice, and we had a great send-off for them.
Is that kind of a good thing, obviously, given that it's kind of interim staff going to a bowl game, that you can see your upperclassmen and probably juniors too taking charge like that?
It is. Again, our seniors have done so much for this program, and they took over today and just led practice, and again brought everybody along with them, the young guys included.
In years past, Coach Mullins always prepared the team here, so like if they had to, go to the bowl side and play immediately, they would be ready to play. Do you feel like your team's ready to play if they had to right now?
The plan is in. The plan is in, and I feel like we're ready to execute it. It's just a matter of getting down to the bowl site. We're going to take a couple of days off here, get down to the bowl site, and then kind of refresh ourselves on it, and then go play a big-time ball game.
Now that you've had a few days and a few weeks now, kind of as the head coach, has it been kind of challenging with all the adjustments and things going on around here, new staff, has it been challenging to navigate those waters the last few
days?
It
has. That's been a challenging deal. Because you're managing the mentality of the team, because they know they're going to be under new staff. So you're managing their personalities, and it's been challenging. It's been a tough deal. But again, we're family, all right? And once you have a foundation, they understand what we expect. Whether it's Coach Mullen standing in front of them, me, all right, Coach Moorhead, doesn't matter. They understand what we expect. And we expect them to work hard, and they've done a great job of it.
Are the challenging parts to that sort of just answering questions from guys who are kind of just want to be filled in on what's going on and what to expect going forward?
No, they know what's going on now. I mean, social media, how things have changed. So social media, they keep up with everything. Heck, they know stuff before I know it. So they know what's going on. It's just, the tough part is them, just understanding it, especially for young kids. Guys like Colin Hill, Willie Gay that just entered the program, guys like that, it's difficult for them to understanding everything. But I thought they came out, and they've done well in practice, So it's just managing attitudes and everything, the personalities of everyone.
What has Colin done over the course of the year to separate himself as the number 2 back?
He's worked. He's worked. He's gotten smarter. He's going to be a good player down the road. Because, again, he's still got so much to learn, and I tell my guys all the time, you want to become a great player, become a smart player. The smarter you are, the better player you'll be. When you get to this level, all right, it's not so much about talent and skill. It's about the mentality of it. If you understand the game mentally, all right, you're going to beat your opponent, all right, but you got to become a smart player, and he's done that. He's gotten smarter every week.
I mean, is that in-game situations or knowledge of the playbook?
Knowledge of the playbook. Yeah. Knowledge of the playbook. And then the in-game situation comes when he's actually in there. That's on-the-job training. But the knowledge of the playbook, the knowledge of defenses, just understanding what to expect before the ball's ever snapped. When you do that part, all right, then you're playing ahead of the game. And that's what he's getting better at.
I know you weren't in his position, Coach, but what is your perspective of Osias Mitchell as a young receiver, and how's he done lately in practice?
He's grown. I watched him this year grow up, and as we got, I think, past mid-season, he began to play a little bit more, all right, and then he began to make plays, and so he became confident, all right, and as well as I do, in anything you're doing, all right, confidence matters, and he became a confident player, and being a confident player, he became a productive player.
Have Keith Mixon and Des Harris been able to do anything, or wait until they get in Jacksonville?
They done a little bit. We kept them out. Again, we want to wait till we get to the bowl site to see where they are. But they done just enough that we can say, okay, all right, that's enough. Let's put them on the burner, and let's get down to Jacksonville, and let's see how they work down there.
Bill said y'all did the senior tackle thing today. How special a moment is that?
That's a special moment where we allow the seniors to stand up, and they basically address their teammates and the team, and tell everybody how thankful they are and how much they appreciated each other and being a part of the group. And it's an emotional deal, where some of them shed some tears, but they love this program. They're giving a lot to it, All right, I love them for what they've done for this program. This program today is where it's at because of them guys, and we thank them.
How many of your trick plays have you got in now, ready to go?
I don't know the number, but I'm going to use every one I got. I can tell you that. No need of holding them back.
With Coach Moore being busy with recruiting, have you had a chance to talk to him last week or so, or will you sit down now that practice is concluded and kind of go over what you saw there?
No, I ran into him in the copy room one day, and he was in there straightening out the drawer with the pencils and pens in it, you know. So we had a chance to talk just a little bit, but not much. He's been recruiting, gone, and I've been trying to manage this team.
Do you expect to have a meeting with him or just go over how you saw the camp and leading into the bowl game?
And we'll talk a little bit before I leave, I'm sure, and sit down and talk a little bit about things.
He seems like he intentionally kind of distanced himself from bowl practice and kind of let y'all do your thing. Has this team and this interim staff appreciated that?
Yeah, I mean, he's come out, he watched practice, you know, and he had a chance to see the guys out there, you know, and he's visited with some guys because some of the guys are hosting recruits, all right, they come in on the weekend, so he's had a chance to visit with some guys, talk to some players, you know, and like I say, he enjoyed just coming out watching practice, you know, just getting away from everything, being out there on the field with us. So it's been good to have him out there and have him around, him and the staff, and again, watching us practice.
How many practices has he seen, do you think?
Probably 4.
Any of his assistants been out there?
Yes. Oh, yeah, they've been out there watching.
Will the team travel as a unit, or will people just assemble on their own when we get to Jacksonville?
They'll assemble on their own. We got some that are going to leave here with us on the plane, and then some they're going to drive, and then some guys got their individual flights.
Just to clarify with Keith and Des, so they've done like drills and stuff like that? Like,
A little bit more drills with the trainers than with their position coach.
Gotcha. Okay.
Curious how Keaton's been as the starter here, and kind of a different role for him. Pretty quickly happened.
It's a different role for him, isn't it? Yeah, but he's been well. He's been well. You know, the one thing about it is he's getting a lot of reps. You know, so he's getting a lot of practice at it, and that's good. He's handled it well. You know, I thought today he really stepped up because we had some music playing, so we made it loud. So he had really great communication with everyone. Had to speak up, and I thought he did a great job of that today. So I think he's getting himself there. Is he ready yet? No, not yet. You know, but that's why we got to practice at the bowl site to polish some things up and have him ready to go.
Like every year, there's been a lot of guys redshirt as freshmen and whatnot, newcomers. Particularly in this period of bowl prep, has anybody kind of jumped out at you to kind of make you think, okay, this guy's going to be sort of a difference maker next year, or have a pretty good impact?
Chauncey's done a good job. You know, he's been consistent all year. You know, Aaron Odom, those guys. I'm thinking of just the guys that have been on the scout defense. Tyler Williams, you know, those guys have done a tremendous job. They're going to be special players. You know, it's a special group that's coming back next year. A very talented group.
Did Austin Williams practice with the team today?
Yes. Hold on. I think he did. I'm not really for sure of that. Because he was down on the other end. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he was out there. Yes.